Yo, ladies and gents, what's good? What's poppin'? Boomer here, and welcome back to Road to SSL 2025, episode number 8. If you guys are new to the series, check out the first 3 episodes on the channel here so you can get an explanation of what this series is about. But before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I am a daily streamer over on Twitch. If you guys want to come talk to me in real time or ask me questions or just see me play other games, come stop on over for the vibes. I'm also a coach for Rocket League. If you guys are interested in receiving a one-on-one session with me or a replay analysis, check out the Patreon link that will be in the description below. We also officially have memberships on the channel now, so if you guys want early access and exclusive early content, check out that join button next to the sub button. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, let's get into the first game analysis. So again, I'm going to be pretty picky on all these situations, especially now that I'm solo queue. This is fine, not the pop that I want, but it's the right idea. Nice, just faking one. I was trying to prep for a 50 on that one. And again, I'm not really sure why my teammate's not in a spot to follow this up. He's just turned in too much and unsure, and then all of a sudden I'm back on the ball, but we do end up getting the goal, so lucky on the bump there. Good punish by us, though. Way to be creative in those situations. It's good to be up to force here, so we can let teammate get back and get ready for the next one. Very good beat by teammate there. And this is just, I take my time kind of moment. It's too hard. It's like, I'm going way too fast with the smoke. I did wrap the angle well enough. It's just, I don't know how that shot doesn't change trajectory, but, I'll call it a skill issue. All good, the game's not going to be perfect when I'm recording it, so, knowing that I have to play a little different. See, I wish he would just play right here instead of playing into the lane with the 0 boost player, but because now it's like I have to dive on that, which is like what I feel like GC2 and GC3 go very wrong with, is they want like their teammates to just dive when they're still setting the ball up. Like that one, I'd have to dive for it, and it's still a 50-50 if I get it or not. Way to buy time for him. Again, boost grab's huge there, so we give that guy a longer recovery time if they end up trolling. Then we know it's going to be solid 50 there. I didn't do a good job of staying in front of it, but we didn't really have to defend much here. It's the right idea there. I'd just be a little more patient, and then I'd probably get a better challenge in there. And I mean, like, this is inefficiency at its finest. Nice, good pop over one. Gotta watch out for the bump there. I'm surprised the guy didn't go for the bump. Again, another spot where I just need to be a little more patient. He's not gonna have an insta shot because of his momentum, so if I just play elevation there, it's probably a goal for us. I shouldn't hit that away. I should just dribble that out as well, making it too easy for him to get an annoying touch. Yeah, like pre-jumping like that does not help us. Doesn't get anything accomplished. I mean, he gets a boost grab, but like the guy already has boost, so now I'm just 2v1. We do a good job of saving, try to follow it up. Teammate ahead in my back, which is great. See, I'm trying to really just get one out of the play so we can work these 2v1s. I'm creating these forward plays for teammate. This was the right idea. It's just good save by them, Tried to play it high, have him hit it into me, and then low 50 him on the goal line. If he is not prepared for that, it'd be a good play, but good save by the other team. I can't really blast a shot there either because, me and teammate are overcommitted. My car got absolutely destroyed by that touch, so I needed to not ever find myself sideways on the goal line. Yeah, and then I just can't, somehow can't tip this one out. It's not even that hard of a shot, but I guess bad technique by me. Which is fine. Just need to have better positioning in that spot, better momentum management. 2v1 here again. I don't have to hit this away. Once I realize that his touch is pretty much done, he's no longer boosting towards it, I should just take my time and get a solid pop there. I could probably get something mechanical going. I just need to play a little slower, and that would have been huge play if I got the bump there. Good try on the double tap from teammate. And I gotta buy him time to get back, get boost. He's trying to bump for me, but yeah, I was I was too busy looking at what my teammate's doing instead of watching this guy line up on Musty. And what a hell of a shot. Gotta give props to him. See if we had any chance to come back here or bring it back. If there's any opportunities squandered, we'll pick them apart. Again, team is just like kind of watching. I'm trying to get up in front of at least one of them. Try to get him a spilled ball. He's getting demoed in that spot. Way to block the shot there. Again, I don't have to rush that. I think I had enough time to dribble it for a little bit. Teammate whiffs that. Does try to pass back. I just can't get around it in time, so I just know I'm beat to that. There's no point in me continuing to try to go for that. If I get one penny there, this cuxer probably would be a lot more threatening to the other team. See, but this is what I'm saying. These are the kind of plays where it's like, yeah, I mean, it's a good idea if he can score it, but like at the same time, this is like the 6th time he's done it this game, and it just leaves me like 2v1 for so long. You know, if he was scoring them consistently, it would make sense, but we were scraping away at things. There he goes again. That's the kind of ball that I would love to just try to, like, you know, use the rest of my boost to beat a player and then have him use his 100 boost to score it, but you know, it is what it is. I'm really upset that the camera bug is still a thing in this game, but yeah, and I just can't really do much there. They're playing really good defense towards the end. Don't play into me as well, so can't get a... See, now if this is like a game sense IQ kind of thing where it's like, why are we trying to do a mech play here? When instead, like, we just got a player out. All he would have to do is literally hit this as hard as he can against their backboard. Like, just get it over the other guy so that I could shoot it. Because I already got one out of the play. Like, in his low boost. I would beat him to a shot there, but he decides to try to go for a mech play, doesn't have the ice, and that's game 1 done. So my takeaway from this one is I just need to play a lot slower and watch these situations unfold, and then my touches just need to be better. They need to be kept close. I need to make the right decisions, and in order to do that, I need to set myself up for success. So let's get in the next one. Alright, second game. This game was somehow more chaotic than the first game. Just because, like, my teammate non-stop was going for the ball and also would put himself on 0 boost a lot. And if you were to watch replays back at these rinks and you're stuck at these rinks, like, if you're leaving your teammates in, like, the worst positions like these, it's just... I don't know why he thinks this is a pass, too. But, I mean, I guess if he scored it, I wouldn't have been upset, but... that just speeds up their counterattack. And it forces you to have to cut again, which you can see he kept trying to do all game. You know, he keeps trying to cut the ball on 0 boost, and it's just not optimal because it not only doesn't leave the ball in a good spot, but it also just, he overcommits himself, and then I have to worry about defending by myself. Nice, this is a lot better, a lot more patience from me. Good reset fake. Good block by him too, good bump here. This I have so many question marks, like... If he's just in the right spot, like, I don't know why he's coming from the left side of the pitch. You know, he should be shifting over and grabbing pads, and then... It's a linear game, guys. So, like, if you want the best angle to this shot, you just gotta be on the right... You gotta work the angle. You gotta be on the right side. Right here is the point of contact. If he's just here, you know, even if he just has, like, a straight line to this, he could just shoot right here. It's a bottom corner shot, top left shot, even maybe middle of the net. This guy has no momentum on the backboard. And this is just the worst because now I'm stuck here in their corner, you know, trying to get back, and then it's just a slot. Which, you know, in reality, I do get back in time, but I end up missing all the pennies. So it's like, this situation is not created by me. And that's where it's like, this is the kind of stuff that's out of my control. So I did everything that I possibly think could have been correct, right? Like a solo play, get this guy to waste boost, get him, you know, I'm forcing a problem, and then I'm bumping the guy who's going to go next. So, like, there's no way my teammate's not first to this, which is correct. It's the correct assumption, but, like, this touch just speeds up their counterattack like crazy. And if Kaz just shot it immediately, there's no way I get back. Which a higher level player is going to shoot that immediately. Right here. So it's just like, there's no way that that's the play in that spot. And so maybe I just gotta, I don't know, keep the ball in that spot instead of solo playing. Like, that's maybe something I could think about. Force a better situation. Not a bad idea. Close enough on the shot. I don't think they would have saved it if it was actually bar down and in. He also just jumps so early. You don't have to jump this early, right? Like, it's just because he doesn't have information, right? You have lack of information. And in this kind of sequence, you should have the game sense to be like, okay, well, one guy just flipped and is, like, out. So, like, unless he's a really cracked player, you know, he's not going to just get this boost and be ready for this bounce. So it's like, he could literally have waited till it bounced instead of just hitting it away. You know, you waste 90 boost for a pass to the other team. It's just not optimal for us. Nearly pull something off, though, so now I gotta wait here. This is the right idea. I'm gonna wait till my teammate gets boost, gets behind me. He ends up getting demoed, or demoing himself, getting himself demoed. That one's just unfortunate spawn. That guy whiffed. Nice way to defend 1v2 again. Good awareness check. Make sure we're not getting chased or demoed there. Gotta wait again. My teammate's gone for a long time and has no boost. Nice, good save by us. If you could just get the touch forward there instead of the demo, that would help me a lot to shoot that ball. Nice, this is a good fake. Good attempt on the 50. See, and again, if he's just in the right spot here, like he's in when I tell players, like when I coach players, I say the pads are a good indicator of where you should be. Like, he's in the correct spot right now. This is correct positioning, right? Because what's he covering here? If the guy cuts it, he can turn and go back for it. If, you know, there's an infield, he can also go grab that. But now he's done too much, because now when this 50 comes through, he's, first of all, way too close. If he's not even thinking about if the YP guy, like, challenges this right now. If the YP guy challenges this right now and it pinches, like, it could be really, really bad for us. So you want to be in an optimal spot. If I were him, I would literally just grab pads and stay right here. Wait for this interaction, and now you're in this area to where you can react to anything. So, like, if I were to show players, the pads are a good indicator, right, of where to be. So these are, he could even do this. He could even do this. So these are good indicators of where he could be, but he ends up over here, facing this way. So it's just like, I'm not really sure what the plan is here, but now we're like forcing a 50 into the corner. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be picking apart his gameplay. I need to focus on my own. Terrible touches by me. I was trying to like flip, but my card double jumped. Nice way to get up, match the height of the shot. And teammate had a good follow up there. Well done. Nice, good kickoff by us. It's the right idea to grab some pads, stay here, you know, in case he does get it middle, which he does. I just couldn't get there in time. And see, I'm guilty of the same thing right here. So the positioning's fine, like, but I'm swiggling. You see, so what I tell players when I'm coaching them is like, anytime you see your car movements like doing circles or swiggling left and right, that shows uncertainty. You're uncertain of what's going to happen in the situation. When in reality, you could just keep your car facing this way right here. And just be patient, and then when it comes through, you know, you don't have to recorrect your momentum to go for a shot. So that's all the difference of if I score that or not, right? Because that now I got to swing my momentum to the right and then swing it back left, and of course my game when I'm recording is not gonna be great. So I'm just not putting myself in optimal positions to benefit myself, and that's something that needs to change. Otherwise, when we get to the higher ranks, we're definitely gonna get punished for it. Really unfortunate bump on my teammate there. This, I literally just wanted to like caress it basically across the goal line. I don't know what happens here. He just leaves it. But I end up just getting an insane pinch. So I don't know. That's just unfortunate. He still almost gets a double tap out of it, so I won't be upset. And then good challenge by us. So like in this spot, what I'm thinking, the difference between this one and the open net miss, right? I get into the position, optimal position, and now I'm assessing situations. So he either has an insta bang, which I have covered, and he has an elevation play. That's all he has. He has a fake too. And even if he fakes there, like, I'm still gonna go. Just because in that spot it's like he has no information. So if I were to go to Kaz's POV, like he barely gets a glimpse. So in Rocket League, like timing in game, this is a lot harder to react to because I'm like behind the ball. And by the time he's already decided like he's gonna pop or fake or shoot, I'm already like in his face. So good pacing there, good understanding of the situation, good challenge, and we end up catching the keeper out, which is a plus. Decent challenge by him. I just should never be jumping for this ever. It's like I'm thinking, you know, he might have made him awkward enough, but I should know better. That they're probably just waiting, because he's been doing that. He's been playing like that all game, so someone's probably just going to wait for him to waste his boost. Little sketchy turn by me right there. You know, I would definitely not have helped him if they had a better shot. So I need to just prioritize getting back and supporting him rather than focusing on the counterattack there. Nice, good demo. Try to take my time here. Not the touch I wanted to roll it to the wall, but still ended up beating one. I was hoping teammate would be ready for this to shoot. You know, beat one and then force the ball out, but he's just fouling the play too much there. So good. I'll give myself points for like creating that situation, but needs to be better, I guess. Nice, good save. Wish he wouldn't hit that away. I should have just been more assertive with my car, so I could just been, you know, let him know that I want it and that I'm there with boost. Nice, way to force both of them up. Good touch over the top. Nice and awkward for him. Good finish by teammate as well. Alright, let's see how we concede this last one. I remember I think we double commit or something. Okay, so this is fine. You know, he's in front of me. He gets a demo. I flick one. I thought he just went back there. I guess I just should, you know, flick and get out. I need to make myself the defender in these games, I think. Because stuff like that is easily preventable. I'm just curious. I just need to see it from his POV. Okay, grabs a demo. Yeah, I don't know. Just a interesting spot to be in. Yeah, like here, like this is just, again, RT syndrome, so I continue driving and I make it harder for myself to shoot. If I just break tap real quick, I could probably single jump and flip a shot in. I don't have to be double jumping for that. Good save from him. Can't get back to it, but teammate did a good job of keeping it in play, keeping the pressure. Not mad at that one, because especially if, you know, he doesn't jump in that spot, it'd be a goal for us for sure. Alright, we'll skip towards just the opportunities. Nice, good pass back. Good 1v1 ISO creation. Good attempt on the double. Just tried to air dribble bump here, but he ended up going under it. I thought I would have got in front of the block there. I'm like, oh, my teammate ended up pinching it away from me. I think I would have had him dunked if my teammate wasn't there. But I don't blame him. You know, he's trying to also capitalize on those 2v1s, so. Nice. I should have been there as well just a second earlier. There's no reason for me to be this far back, especially when it's a 2v1. And I just won the boost battle, so. I wish I just grabbed the boost and turned up instead of going back. That's the only difference. And if I'm there to score it or not. Nice, good 50. They just don't want to let me get up the wall with it, so it's good. Good play for my teammate. You know, knows he's got space and time, takes his first touch. It gets a nice, clean angle so you can see the player, and good flick over the top for the finish. Let's go. So at the end of it, that makes us, I believe, 16-9 now in the series. Alright guys, that's going to do it for episode 8, ladies and gents. If you guys enjoyed this content or want to see more like it, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. Check that noti bell or join the Discord to stay up to date with when I post or go live. If you guys want to show some extra support, use code BOOMA in the Fortnite and Rocket League shops. Much love as always. I'll see you guys in the next one or on stream. Peace.